For a long time, seeing was a shortcut for believing. A photograph felt like a trace of reality, a recording felt like a captured voice, a video felt like proof that something happened in front of a camera. That shortcut is breaking. A face can now be generated, a voice can be cloned, a video can be shaped into an event that never occurred. The mirror has learned to lie, not because reality disappeared, but because simulation became easy enough to travel through the same channels as truth. Welcome back to the Mind Machine Atlas. Today, we map deepfakes, synthetic media, and the end of the old idea that seeing is believing. A deepfake is not just a strange video on the internet. It is part of a larger category called synthetic media. Images, audio, text, or video created or altered by machine learning systems. Sometimes synthetic media is harmless. It can restore old footage, translate a speaker's lips into another language, create historical simulations, or help artists imagine new worlds. The danger begins when synthetic media borrows trust it did not earn. A generated face pretends to be a real person. A cloned voice pretends to be a family member. A fake video pretends to be evidence. The technology itself is not the whole story. The real issue is context. Who made this? What changed? Where did it come from? Why am I seeing it now? Those questions matter because media no longer arrives as a simple object. It arrives as a claim. Deepfakes changed the cost of deception. In the past, making convincing fake media required specialists, expensive tools, and time. Now, more of that power is moving into everyday software. That does not mean every image is fake. It means the old test is no longer enough. A person can sound familiar and still be an imitation. A face can look natural and still be generated. A video can feel emotionally convincing and still be missing the truth. This matters in ordinary life. Fraudsters can imitate voices, scammers can build fake profiles, bad actors can create images during crises, impersonate officials, or push people toward panic before verification has time to catch up. The goal is not to make everyone suspicious of everything. A society that trusts nothing is just as vulnerable as a society that believes everything. The goal is calibrated trust, slower judgment, better signals, and stronger verification habits. When people first hear about deepfakes, they often ask, how do I spot one? Look for strange hands, look for unnatural blinking, listen for odd pauses, watch the shadows. Those clues can help, but they are not a strategy. Every generation of synthetic media gets smoother. The artifacts change, the mistakes move. A checklist that works today may fail tomorrow, and a real video with compression, poor lighting, or unusual movement can look suspicious even when it is authentic. Automated detection helps, but it is also an arms race. Detectors improve, generators improve. Forensic tools can support judgment, but they cannot replace the deeper question, what is the chain of trust around this media? If we treat detection like a magic shield, we will keep chasing the last generation of fakes. The future needs more than a lie detector. It needs a history of the content. This is where provenance becomes important. Provenance means origin and history. For media, it asks, where did this file begin? What tools touched it? And what edits happened along the way? Think of it like a passport for content. A passport does not tell you everything about a person, but it gives you a structured record that can be checked. In the same way, content credentials can show whether a piece of media includes information about how it was created or modified. This does not solve every problem. A missing credential does not automatically mean something is fake. A credential can be misunderstood. A bad actor may still try to deceive, but provenance changes the map. It moves trust away from appearance alone and toward a chain that can be inspected. In a world of synthetic media, the question is no longer only, does this look real? It becomes, can this be traced? The new media skill is not paranoia, it is verification. Before sharing a shocking clip, pause. Look for the original source. Check whether trusted outlets have confirmed it. Search for the same image or phrase in other contexts. Notice whether the post is trying to rush your emotions faster than your judgment. If a voice message asks for money, a password, or urgent action, verify through a separate channel. Call a known number. Use a family code word. Do not let familiarity replace confirmation. For schools, organizations, and public institutions, the lesson is bigger. We need provenance standards, media literacy education, authentication procedures, and cultures that reward careful checking instead of instant reaction. Deepfakes are not only a technology problem, they are a trust problem. And trust is built through systems, habits, and accountability. The age of seeing is believing is ending, but that does not mean truth is ending. It means truth needs better infrastructure. We will still use our eyes. We will still listen to voices. We will still watch videos and learn from images. But we can no longer treat appearance as the final proof. The next era belongs to people who know how to ask better questions. Where did this come from? Who benefits if I believe it immediately? What evidence surrounds it? Can the path be traced? The mirror has learned to lie, so we must learn to read the map behind the mirror. Until next time, keep exploring the atlas.